Oh no, it's not on. Uh-oh. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Now that's on. Now that is on. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you all on a Wednesday night. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know. I don't see my thing going back and forth, so let me know if you can hear me. I'm not allowed to gamble unless it's gambling away my kit collection. Uh-oh. Gamble on the space loot, man. Gamble on the space loot. So let's see. Let's see. We got 6 people here. Popped on at 7:01 instead of the late thing because I got a lot of stuff going on. What is up, Bud? Chris, Dave, GB, Jalen, Dan, Shu, have fun driving home. Be safe, sir. Upstate Scale Modeling, and Kaylin. What is going on? Glad you could fit it in. Yeah. Sorry about this weekend was Easter weekend, so it was a busy weekend with family and stuff like that, and I wasn't feeling really well on Saturday. Saturday I got up sick with a sore throat and a headache, and my back was killing me, so Saturday wasn't a good day. Yes, indeed. We got a model done. The Arcadia. Very nice little kit. If you're in a funk and you want to get out of that funk, get one of these little guys. It's only pretty much 3 colors if you can get the decals to work. Otherwise, it's 4 colors. You'll have to throw 5 colors, five tops colors on there. So, let the gambling begin. Thank you, Bud. Yeah, this was definitely a fun kit. This was a Secret Santa from Hawken. So this is also a buddy build with Rich. I don't see him here yet. Hey, what's going on, Matt? I don't see him here yet, but he's building this one in 1500 scale, the bigger one. So I'm going to see about getting that and doing that guy up, except doing that guy up with lights. Hopefully so. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little late. We had the puppies, had to feed the pups. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm not carrying them in here anymore. No way. I'd have to get one of them to definitely carry him in. I was messing with the camera because I had to take pictures today, so I kind of got to adjust the camera a little up. Hey, Ken, while you're here, do me a favor. We got our old cameraman, Kenny Jr. here. I need the camera to come up just slightly, so if you can hit the one knob and then bring it on up while we're, and I'll tell you when. Fun of a live show. Just a wee bit. We got to tilt it up. Either that or, oh yeah, bring it up like that with the crank, the front knob. The front knob, my man. What? Starlactica Wars Quest was the Arcadia. Keep going up. All right, there's Chippy's ear. That's much better. We were too low. That is from Star Blazers, I think. What's going on, Ron? The decals we're getting you, huh? I heard the decals on those aren't that good. These Hotsagawa decals for this guy here, if you do get it, there are some deficiencies in the decals. Like this, you're not going to see it because it's so far away. There's a little beacon up here, and you're supposed to put this decal all the way around it. There's no way that's going to fit around. They have decals for the little lanterns in the back. Those you're better off hand painting because that one wraps around too. That one broke on me. They were better off putting little slivers. The ones for the windows suck in, but I ended up putting too much Mr. Setter in there. Nope, Mr. Softer, and they disintegrated with that. And the Mr. Softer did nice on all the filigree, pulling it in. There are some spots that silvered, but it's so tiny you really can't even see it. But it's definitely a fun kit. Had a great time building this. It was a quick build. And if you didn't see the video's up of the finale with pictures on it. This way you can see the pictures. Don't mind the dust. There's dust everywhere in this room, so it gets dusty right away. I got to get a case for it. I did mess up one other thing. I'm assuming it's because of how I took out the hole. This is canted a little bit this way, but no big deal. It's going in my case. It's not going to a show or anything like that. Heist 11,000. You've got your exclamation point and the zeros after it. Oh, there's another thing. I want to say thank you. I don't have them with me. Somebody sent me FEP for my 3D printer because I just haven't got it, and it showed up the other day, and it just said from your HLI family. So whoever sent that out to me, thank you very much. I'm going to be actually changing the FEP tonight. Omar sent over a couple videos to watch how to do it. I went out and I don't have a Dr. Pepper now, but if you are going to change your FEP, if you get a Dr. Pepper bottle, I think it's the 16 ounce, this cap is going to come in handy. Or even a Coke bottle. This is about 13 millimeters. It actually comes in handy for changing the FEP because you have to have some sort of slack in there until it's tightened down, and then it'll be tight as a drum. So I'll be doing that tonight so I could get back to printing. Uh-oh, Kelly's bringing cardboard in. Ahoy! Oh boy, they're starting it already. Here goes the crazy gambling. Elaine was streaming earlier. Who's Elaine? The mother-in-law? She was streaming? How'd she stream? How did she stream? The new printer came to the house. Looking forward to setting up the shop. Nice. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Good to see you, kind sir. Yeah, so the next build, definitely, I'll probably be starting it. I'll look at the instructions tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to start the Messerschmitt that Joe gave me. So that's going to be the next one. It's going to be, I'm going to do not a diorama, but a vignette base, vinaigrette, as we call it. Vinaigrette base. With just probably some grass and stuff like that with the plane. I do want to look to see if there's any parts for that. I'm actually going to see if there's 3D printed up weighted wheels for this, because if it's going to be sitting on the ground, the wheels aren't going to be round, and I don't feel like messing with those wheels to get them to look sagging. So we'll see if I could get some weighted wheels for it. That's the only thing I'll probably change on it if I can. This will be my first ever Messerschmitt. Never built one. Never built a plane. And I don't think I've ever built a plane. I don't remember ever building a plane. So this August I'll be 50, and it'll be my first ever plane. The only thing I'm scared of on that, not scared of, it's just I've never done it. The mottling, M-O-T-T-L-I-N-G. I've never done that before. Joe told me just very thin paint, low air pressure, and pretty much up close. I do have some masks, kind of brass masks and plastic masks. I'm going to see if those kind of look like the modeling, and I'll do it that way. Been seeing a lot of people doing, hey, what's going on, Top? I've seen a lot of people doing their egg plane builds. Very, very cool. Dan's working on his big rig. Planes or ships, I've never tried. Right, I'm off. Night all. Take care, Matt. I've only built one ship in my entire modeling career. And that was the CVN 65, the big E 1/350 scale from Tamiya. I have pictures, old pictures up of that somewhere. That's an awesome ship. That came out great. That's with Kelly's cousin now. He has it displayed nicely. I will get another one of those with all the bells and whistles and do it up again. That one took me about 8-9 months to build that thing. So I will definitely be doing another one of those. And the Chippy Chips are coming out. If you haven't watched the new video, and I'm not going to tell you if anybody got the answer right or not, but I will take screen grabs of people that may have got it right, people that may be close. This way I have the timestamps on them. But if you watch the new video, I'm having only giving away one. One person can win. A Chippy t-shirt, a Hobby Link International t-shirt to the person that gets the answer right on that. Hey, what's going on, Phil? Good to see you, sir. I don't know if Omar's right or not. Might not be that. Might not be that at all. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you until 24 hours are up, or the comments start slowing down. One of the two. So that's what's going on here. I have no new kits come in or anything like that. The puppies are much bigger. Like I said, I'll be starting on the next build very shortly. I won the shirt. I'm gonna send you a bra, Chris. I'm gonna send you a bra with lipstick on it, a little perfume. Make sure it arrives when you're not home, so the wife will kick your ass. What's this from? And you'll be like, God damn it, Kenny. What did you do? What did you do? Oh, when's is it next weekend? Is it next weekend already? I gotta look at the calendar. This Saturday? Yeah, next Saturday. Next Saturday is the egg plane giveaway, and then I got to decide what we're gonna give away for May, because I gave away some Star Wars stuff already. We gave away the ATSTs, so maybe we'll do, because it is May the 4th. So, oh, actually, speaking of that, you guys are running out of time with your builds for Star Wars. You got the end of this week, all of next week, and then by May the 2nd, that Monday, I need all the pictures and stuff. Even if you get them to me by the 3rd, I could still squeeze it in, but I can't take anything on the 4th. That'll be pushing it. So that's coming up. Get your Star Wars builds in for me, and then that'll be that. Let's see what we got going on. The secret is, Kenny used dog and cat hair in lieu of photo etch. Yes, I did. There's actually no cat or dog hair on this one. There may be a fingerprint in it, and there's definitely a lot of dust in it. There's not in the paint job itself, but a lot of dust on it right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Spence is here.
What happened?
What is going on, Spence? What is going on? Let me see. We'll get pieces. I claim the armpits. What kind of food do those dogs love? Want to buy stock? They're on Royal Canin. Royal Canin specifically for Golden Retriever puppies, and then they'll move over to, once they get big enough, they'll be on Royal Canin Golden Retriever adult. I get the Falcon pics to you tomorrow. Sweet. Thanks, Mike. That's one hell of a build right there. And the Spence showed up and ruined the party. Time to go home, everybody. I'll tell you this much though. Spence sent me over, me, Tommy, and Paul, a video of one of the boards he's working on. It's very, very sweet. They were talking about all the chips and stuff we have. I don't think we have the proper chips, and the chips we were looking for are all sold out. So we're still dealing with that mess. Still dealing with that mess of chips. We're running low on stuff. Finally hear back from Stellar Effects Modeling about the Franklin board I ordered. Paul said he's still building it up and said it should be shipped out this weekend. Very cool. Very cool, Phil. Yeah, we got stuff in the works. It's just we started during a pandemic and a chip shortage. So that didn't, we were behind the 8 ball right away, but hopefully we could get things. If not, we're really going to be on hiatus and probably designing stuff and just letting it sit there until we can get some stuff in, which would be very nice. Could you imagine if Kelly chose to switch the dogs over to a raw diet? It would be cheaper for you to buy a farm. This is true. This is true. All that and an empty bag of chips. That's what we got. Yeah, no raw diet for them. They actually today they started going out. Willow was scared to go outside. The other two were like, "Let's go." But yeah, it's been interesting around here. I'm definitely going back to work. I have a couple more weeks of physical therapy, and I'm definitely going back on the 6th. So that's going to change things up for me a bit, especially building wise. If there's overtime, I won't get home, depending on overtime, sometimes 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. So Wednesday nights might be out if I get that kind of overtime, and then it'll just be Saturdays when I get home. Saturdays I only work till 4:30, and then I'll be on the way home, and I'll be able to make Saturday night shows. The worst case scenario, if it's late, I'm gonna do what I used to do. I'm gonna get one of those things I stick to my windshield and do a live show on the ride home. Keep me occupied. You guys are some gambling fools in here. If any of you guys like Babylon 5 models, I might be building up the B5 space station model soon. Oh, that's cool. I have to do something sci-fi next. And actually, a question for Spence, the Reliant. I don't know the timing on that. I got to see the timing. I wonder if just the 001 board would be fine for the Reliant. It's only the 1000 scale, so I want to go crazy on it. Just window lighting, the strobes, navigation, and those nacelles light up, just the nacelle lighting. So I would do that. PJC will never ever buy from Stellar Effects. He was Big Easy Modeling Solutions. then quit and left a lot of people hanging, never refunded them. Came back later to change the name. Oh boy, that's no so bueno. It's okay, Schumann Model Shop, you never win anyway. That's true. Shu never wins anything. You know when Shu's gonna win? He's gonna win on the Christmas giveaway with his own Christmas presents that he gives away. Let's see, what do we got going on? Let's talk about the group builds. We'll talk about the group builds a little bit. This one's coming to an end. This one's going to be ending soon. Oh, I got to grab a new badge. I finished my Secret Santa build. I got to put that on the community there. And thanks to everybody that's been joining the community. And while we're looking at this, actually, let me thank a few people that actually have just joined up. 3 days ago, Richard B, Ken1MI, Robert Taylor, and Metal Mania 3D TV. Thank you very much for signing up. And also Blood Raven Ice, the P-Motto, or P-M-A-D-D-O, and George McGregor, thank you very much for becoming a member of the YouTube community, the monthly subscription. That's very awesome of you. Thank you. And thank everybody that has joined that. And I hear the dogs barking. Halloween, that one we got May, June, July, August, September, October, so about 5.5 months left on that one. I actually should start that one. I don't know if I haven't heard back from Interstellar Modeler and Mark Fraley. We're supposed to be doing a triple buddy build of the Headless Horseman, so I got to get a hold of those guys. If that's what we're doing, I got to start mine. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Hey Kenny, do you sponsor Mach 5? I don't even know who Mach 5 is, but no clue who they are. Never heard of them before. If we had a giveaway for people's name Shu, he still wouldn't win. Oh, jeez Louise. And there he goes. He's throwing the minions at you. So Halloween, you got about 5.5 months to go on that one. Damn, the year's going to go quick. The Chippy Open, we got a couple finished for that one. I know Dan has definitely finished one for that one. TV and movies is going pretty good. Hobbylink International Tall Ships, I know Eric's brother is building for that one. I think Kaylin and Lewis are also building for that one. So that's a tough one. Like I said, that's a tough one because that could easily be a 2-year build. And that's something, if we want to do something like that again, like big ships, we'll do it on the form. This way we could give ourselves a lot more time to do it. The Hobbylink International Star Trek one, these are all ending at the end of the year. Like I told you, helicopter group build, we got 2 done in there. The mighty JKK or JJK and Joe from Mad Genius Productions. We have Omar's done a few for the figures, and we'll go over getting these pictures to me. You guys got to get me the pictures. Either put them in showcase on the form and do a little write-up because I need to put something in the article instead of just pictures, or email them to me at submissions@hobbylinkinternational.com. This way I got them. I can't go through every thread looking for everybody's finished pictures. That would just take up a lot of time. Cars of the 50s. I have an idea that was given to me. I think it was it was my friend on Facebook, Kim Voss, for the 51 Chevy Fleet line that I'm doing. I have an idea for that one. He sent me a tank. He's like, put the tank, tank onto the lake, and the thing was just sticking out. I'm thinking of attempting my first resin diorama. What I may do is have like a little pier going out over the water, the car sunken in it in like greenish water, like a lake or something like that, and then having somebody on the end of the dock fishing. So I might do something like that with it. I'm definitely doing something with it, and it's not going to be a dead build. I posted on HLI, you need to read it. Okay, I will check it out. Lewis told me we were going to have 2 years to build it. not on my group, not on that group build. Refit board. Okay, they're talking about that still. Battlestar Galactica group build. Shane Mandeville, I think, is building one for that. He built an awesome one. And then we got a few guys like Chris K in here is doing the armor build. The Jesse Bucksbaum Memorial Awareness build. I know there's a bunch of people already building for that. And we do ask, we posted up on the main site the stop bullying ribbon. We ask that you either put it on your base if you're making a base. You don't have to put it on the model itself or in your videos if you're making a video. I may withdraw my Hudson Hornet. I just got a 1950 Chevy truck I may replace with. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then back to this. And then we'll go over to the monthly, shoot over to the monthly giveaway while we're here. So you guys know this month is tune and egg model kits. I was gonna say planes, but there's other than planes because we're doing tune and egg. So these are all from Bud, who's in the chat right now. He's whatchamacallit, donated 5 of these little guys, the HE-177 bomber, the B-17G Flying Fortress. That one's cool. So yeah, I wish I could win these things. I'm not allowed to. Not allowed to participate in any of my own giveaways. Tiger 1, I showed you guys these. These are cool. I love the little tanks. 1943, this is from the game that you guys educated me on last time. I did not even know about that. This comes with the plane and the ship from Fujimi. The Lancaster bomber. And those were all from, excuse me, those are all coming from Bud. He's donating those again. He's basically giving away his whole stash, so help him out. Go over to his PayPal. Drop him some money so we could get all his stuff back from Pennsylvania all the way to him in Florida. If you haven't read his story, it's on the community, the HobbyLink International community. You can go check it out there. He's got his whole story. He's got a link to his PayPal, all that other good stuff. And Kaylin Lewis and myself, at some point, we'll let you know. We're trying to get a 48-hour build going, like James from Model Officers Mess does. So we're probably going to talk to him too, because he does that constantly. And he knows how to run stuff like that, so we might try to have an auction or something like that to raise money for Bud so we can finally get all his stuff to him. HLI, this is coming from HLI, the P40 Warhawk. The I did it again, the FU. The F4U Corsair. That's twice I did that. FU Corsair. And the FA-18 Hornet Blue Angels. Mutt Modeler Craig, who actually lives here not too far away from me, he just finished this up for his egg plane group build. He actually cut the little missiles off the wingtips, which made it look a little interesting. And those are the 8. We got 8 again that we're going to be giving away this month. So that's been two big giveaways in a row. Well, the last giveaway was because we had 3 months in a row going on. I'm just looking. 1943. Excellent. Bud's almost done with his special Eggo waffles. We're way more expensive than HLI. That's right. We got to get more stuff out, though. But like I said, we can't do anything about the chip shortage. Once that hopefully, God willing, that's done sooner than later. And we look at places with the certain things we need, and they don't expect stock, some of them, for almost up to a year. So that's not a good thing. Your pink tiger. You want to see your pink tiger? I'll go over it. Well, F you too. You want to see your pink tiger? It's over on Sprue Brothers, I think it was. Was it on Sprue Brothers? Don't type Sprue Brother in by accident. That's not a legit site. There it is. There's another one. That's a different one. Let's go over to the computer screen. There is there's what Chris loves this pink tank. The M4A1 is Sherman, the little meow on the front and little chibi cats riding in the tank with little red hearts flying around. Yes. If you get this, if you so happen to have this end up in your mailbox, we expect you to build it. Heist 500. There they go. So cute. Chris loves that tank. He dreams about that tank all the time. I made the pink tank with the glitter and rainbows. but it was broken. Haha. Do they fill it up with rainbows? That's how they make it go? That's what we're going to have to do then. We're going to have the pink tank group built. Everybody has to get one of those, and we'll all build little pink tanks. I have the Santa one. I have 2 Santa ones that I have to build. Send one to Lewis. I should. I don't have Lewis's address. I don't have, but now I am friends with Lewis and Nat on Facebook, so I could be sneaky and talk to Nat and get her to give me the address so I can send one over as a surprise. Why am I not surprised? And then there is this. What are we looking at? Is food almost here? Oh, yeah, the Cyclops. Actually, Bud just posted this. Estimated between $55 and $65. New plastic model of Cyclops. Who's it from? Let me blow it up some. Harryhausen 100. X Plus model kit. Cyclops. Actual product does not come assembled or painted. The image is for illustrative purposes only. The final product may vary. Produced with permission of the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. Charity number SC001419. Actually, that is a pretty cool model kit. I may end up having to get one of those. I definitely digging that. It doesn't say what scale though. I am curious how big that is. That's what she said. Let's see if it says anything in here. You must be in good standing to place a pre-order reservation. Yeah, last time I tried to do a pre-order, that went south. Didn't work out too. I still bought it from Cult TV Man, but it was didn't work well. They still have Blackbeard? I don't have Blackbeard. Come here. Pop up. Pop up. It's reissued from Atlantis. It's still the same kit. Might have to get that. I like the Blackbeard one. New Vampirella 1/8 scale kit. Customers also bought Hunchback of Notre Dame. Come on, click on there. You dirty rat. There it goes. Oh, this is from X Plus 2. That's a nice kit. I actually just saw a Vampirella one on CG Trader, but that one would definitely offend some people. But too many people get offended these days. We won't talk about that. Donnie, what's going on, sir? Good to see you, Scott. How's it going? I want the dang you Kenny that on my on my bucket list. Well, now you guys are gonna have to order one of those or pre-order one of those. My brother's sending me a sticker of some sort. The computer just went bling. Yeah, that one, the Vampirella is nice. Yeah, as I was saying, I found the CG Trader 3D print of Vampirella. It's pretty darn cool, but that one would definitely upset people. She's I think she was chained to a cross. She wasn't nailed to the cross, but yeah, that one definitely upset some religious people out there. Not good. Oh, before anybody does get upset, I know nobody in here will, but when I do the Messerschmitt, it's going to have the proper markings on it. It's a historical plane. I'm sure somebody on YouTube is going to flag my video because it has World War II markings on it. You know, I've seen hey, there's Kenny again. I've seen people in videos and stuff like that, you know, saying they don't want the marking on the plane or their tank or whatever because they don't want it on the house, and they don't want it because of the atrocities that happened during World War II. I could see you don't want the symbol in your house, but it's a model kit, it's a historical thing. But if you're complaining, here I go on my rant, if you're complaining that you don't want to display that symbol because of all the atrocities that happened during World War II because of Germany, then you shouldn't be building anything that is German from World War II. And if you think about what the Japanese did too, you shouldn't be building anything Japanese. So I think that's a little hypocritical when they say I don't want to put that symbol on there because of the atrocities, but yet they will build everything German World War II. I build it because I think the German stuff looked the coolest during World War II. Not that I'm a fan of what Germany did, but I think they had the best equipment, the best uniforms, the coolest helmets. You know, they looked better than we did, but we still kicked ass. We need a bot that keeps count of Kenny's rants. That's right. Keep it real. Keep it real. But yeah, I think anybody that's posting videos and saying that that they don't put those symbols on there because of what Germany did during World War II, and that's total. Let's lose the PG rating. That's total bullshit. Don't build any if you're gonna go that route. Hey, what's going on, Tom? Exactly. We are repeating history at the moment. But yes, anything that I build could be German, could be Russian, you know, American. We did some shady shit too. We did some real shady stuff. So, you know, if you really feel that way, you shouldn't be building anything military. Stick to fantasy figures and stuff like that. That's not real. But anyway, that's like I told you last time. There's a guy on Facebook, I forgot what company it is, made the decals or templates for the Z on Russian armor, and people were flipping their shit about it and saying, with everything that's going on, how could you do that? How can you make the Z thing? It's history. It's going on. It's on their equipment. Somebody's gonna build a friggin' Russian tank and put the Z on it. What's the big deal? It's historical. You're just building what we're seeing. Everything's got to be fake. Boo, Lego, Roman Coliseum kit. The Romans were an evil empire. Speaking of Lego, if you guys build Lego on the community, we actually added a Lego portion to it, so you can post up your Lego builds and stuff like that, because I love Lego. A lot of guys I know on here love Lego. Top in here, Buckman's Model Mania, he just built one. It's not Lego, but it's Lego bricks, basically, of the Titanic, and it was 1/200 scale. That thing was huge. That thing was really cool. So he did that. So anything you guys doing with Legos and stuff, it's more than welcome on the site. And I think we're going to have some sort of Lego group build next year, which will be cool. It's a little different. And actually, you guys have seen me talk about Wake Up and Craft. My friend Wake Up and Craft, she does do-it-yourself at-home crafting and stuff like that. We were just chit-chatting on one of my videos about doing a collab together. So we're gonna figure that out. She said she's booked up through the summer, but we may be doing something for the fall where she does something DIY and I do something model-wise, but in the same genre of things. So that'll be cool. I'm saving up for Lego I want to get. Hey, what's going on, Omar? What is going on? Yeah, I was just at Walmart the other day bringing Kelly over there, and I was down the Lego aisle and they had a whole bunch of Harry Potter stuff. I was like, oh, I need to get that. Watching End of Cicero 2. Hey, Dark Soldier, what's going on? Let me see if I missed anybody. Top's in there. I seen Top, Bud, Dark Soldier. I seen Donnie. Oh, Gilly's here. What's going on, Gilly? And I didn't miss anybody else. So that's a good thing. And here they go. These guys are gambling away. I would love to get that DeLorean. Hey, Omar, Kenny's on a tirade. And I haven't even been drinking. Look at you guys. I gotta know. What the heck are you guys going to do with all that space loot? What in the heck are you guys going to do with all that space loot? If you guys didn't see on the community too, or Discord, if you didn't know, we have our own Discord, or if you haven't seen it on Facebook, Omar just printed out this freaking awesome bust. I don't know the character, but the bust is awesome. I think he's called Moon Knight or something like that. There's another TV show or something coming out. I can't keep up with all this stuff. I'm getting old. I like my older stuff. But you got to see this thing. This thing is wicked and it's huge. Can't wait to see him paint that up. Oh, speaking of which, I was complaining about last time all the Star Treks are off TV and on Paramount. Not true at all. If you stream on your TV, download the Pluto app. If you don't have it, Pluto is absolutely free. There is a Star Trek The Next Generation channel on there. Streams Star Trek Next Generation 24/7 on there. Stargate is on there, I'm pretty sure it was, and a couple other sci-fi things. So they got a bunch of stuff on there. Like if you look at Tubi, Pluto, I'm trying to think of a couple others. There's a bunch of free ones out there, but I was so happy to see the Star Trek Next Generation on there. And that's running 24/7. The puppies actually like it. So, Kenny, have you heard about what's happening to the? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's a shame. Voyager, no Voyager. Yeah, I was upset when it wasn't Voyager, but I do like the Next Generation. Actually, Kenny, he knows the Next Generation, and he's a Picard fan. He likes Picard he thinks that's the best captain in Star Trek. Has all the Star Treks up to Enterprise. See, I don't have it on Netflix. I got to go to Paramount. There's a podcast from 2 of the Enterprise crew. Oh, got to check that out. Who's rolled a 37 and now has a... Jeez Louise. I would not want to go to Atlantic City with you guys. You guys would blow through your money like crazy. Shuttlepod Show on YouTube. I will definitely check that out. I think after the Messerschmitt, I have to do something Star Trek. I haven't done something Star Trek in a long time. Something Star Trek. Steve, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. So I definitely got to get something small, 1/1000 scale, maybe Space Seed, Romulan Bird of Prey, something like that. But I have to get on the Hughes 500 because me and Benny are building that same kit. He sent that kit over to me actually, so I want to build that up. I seen again on CG Trader because I'm always on CG Trader now looking at stuff, and I can't find it. I got to try to find it again. They have actual 3D prints of Los Angeles, and it comes in tiles, probably smaller tiles that you can put together. But that's what I was saying last time. I want to get the tiles, even if I get only 2 of them, and put the tiles together underneath it so it looks forced perspective. And thank you, Omar. That was your idea, sir. Having it fly over the city. So I think that would look cool. I couldn't light up the city because it's going to be really tiny buildings, so it'll just be probably grays with a black wash and stuff like that. Put the helicopter up top, and it will be lit with the HLI Effects 001A board. Actually, I got to do a video. I forgot. Somebody asked me they were having trouble wiring up the 002 board, I think, for the Grissom. They weren't having a easy time reading the paper on it, so I'm going to try to make a video for that. I really don't want to solder up my only Grissom board because I don't plan on doing the Grissom right now. So I may try to do that another way, just show them by twisting it in a video. I don't like doing it that way either. If I had more Grissom boards, I would have wired one up. A few Budweisers and onion dip, and I make my own poisonous fog. We don't want to be around Chris now that we know if he has some Budweisers and onion dip, that he's going to have his own green poisonous fog running around. If they bring back Enterprise, they'll regret killing Trip. Thank you, Omar. That was your idea, so I don't take credit for that. I thought that was a very good idea, using the forced perspective of having the 1/48 scale helicopter above the city in miniature. So even if I don't get the exact Los Angeles one, it's going to be so tiny you're not going to be able to tell anyhow. How does the heist work? What you do is you put ! Heist. If somebody starts one, you'll see it started. But ! Heist space and then how many Chippy Chips you want to gamble. You may win, and you may win a whole bunch, or you may get killed by the poisonous fog and lose your Chippy Chips. You can also gamble another way. I think it's ! Gamble, and then space bar, and whatever you want to bet, and you can earn more Chippy Chips that way. I'm just really curious what you guys are gonna buy with those Chippy Chips. Don't go over to Pornhub. Man. Look at Gilly goes nuts. He's throwing 3,000 Chippy Chips out there. Mark. Yes, it is illegal to display in some countries. I absolutely know that's the case with some countries, but it's not illegal to display them here in the United States. And I just feel that there's certain modelers out there that are hypocritical about what they say and what they do. if they feel that, it's such a horrible, which it is, it's a horrible symbol, but in a way it's not a horrible symbol because the symbol was stolen from, I forgot who it is. Is it the Buddhists? It's very similar to it because when I work at their church, they have them around the corner of the doors for good luck. But if they're saying they're just totally against it and against what Germany did, don't build anything German. But I can, here in the United States, we got the freedom to pretty much do what we want to do. So I'm going to make mine historical, and I have no problem with anybody else making it historical. It's it's the way it is. I just feel if you're gonna leave it off, just leave it off. Don't make this big hoopla that you're sacrificing yourself because hey, I'm not putting a swastika on there. Just don't put it on. That's all. At a ham radio meeting, watching with sound off and reading the chat. Hey, Steve. I'm glad you're reading the chat. It is history. Indeed, it is. I just, it's not that I feel strongly about it. I just think if you're gonna leave it off, leave it off. Just don't make a big stink about it. Of course, everything that went down was just horrific and should have never happened. But you can't change history. I wouldn't go waving that. I wouldn't go walking down this, even though I'm allowed to. I could if I wanted to. People would flip the frick out if I did it, but I could walk around with one if I wanted to or hang it. I would never ever do that because that's just freaking nonsense. The only thing I hang off it's not even hanging off the house right now. The one thing I'm doing is I'm putting up, we got a double lot. So the side towards the street, I'm putting up my flagpole. I will have my American flag up the top. I got to run electric out there. This way I could put the lights and shine up at night because you can't have the American flag flying at night without it being illuminated. I'll have the American flag up top. Then I will have POW MIA underneath that. I want to get one with the yard arm because on one side I want to fly the Army flag, the Marine flag. I might actually move the POW down so it's even. Army, Marines, that's right. I'm putting Army above Marines because I'm Army. Army, Marines, POW. And then on the other side, my grandfather's unit, the 1st Marine Division, which he served in World War II, down in the South Pacific until he was knocked out of the war by malaria. And then my dad's unit, the 2nd ID, out of Korea. And then I'd have my unit, the 101st Airborne. So I would go definitely Marines, then my dad, then me, because, of course, Grandpa was there first, and then Dad, and then myself. So that's what I want to fly up there, very proudly. But I wouldn't fly anything other than ours. Even little Janeway, my dog. If you guys don't know, I have 3 golden retriever puppies. Janeway's got her little tactical vest for walking. All 3 puppies have a tactical vest. But Janeway has her name on there. She's got her American flag on one side, and she's got her airborne patch on the other. So she's a little airborne trooper. Actually, we're air assault. We're not airborne. We rappel out of helicopters. We don't jump anymore. Really need that air raid button for rants. I don't have an air raid button. I could get an air raid button. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say these things. That's all. One day at school, a teacher flipped the California flag out in front of the school so it was upside down. It was after the latest governor was elected. I found for her, I did find, I keep forgetting to order it. I found Voyager bandana with the colors Janeway wore, so she'll have her bandana. I want to see if somebody could actually take this vest. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to buy 3 of these vests, and they were expensive. Take this vest and sew a good material on there because, of course, their dogs are going to be out in the rain and stuff. I don't want to get ruined, but I'd like to have Voyager one made up for her. Yes, she does. Our Willow got fixed the other day. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Yes, it will. Voyager shoe. Anybody new in here? My favorite ship and show is Voyager. So I named my girl puppy Janeway after Captain Janeway. And a lot of people in here, my friends, do not like Voyager. Well, not that they don't like Voyager, but they like busting my chops about Voyager when it's the most beautiful ship out there. Model making trucker. What's going on, Lewis? What's up, Bubba? What? Oh, they wee pad? They tear it up or pee all over it, or a little of both. Yeah. A little of both. Oh, actually, Lewis is here. Lewis is here. Hold on, Lewis. Lewis is here. Let me see. We're gonna get a special tank for Chris. Lewis, you're gonna love this tank that Chris K in here. He absolutely loves this tank. This off-red tank. I'll say off-red for you, but he loves this off-red tank. So he's gonna get a surprise one day where it's gonna show up in the mail, and he has to build it, and he has to paint it exactly this color. And I want to see it in a diorama with little hearts flying around it. So yeah, Chris loves his pink tanks. He loves his pink tanks. I have no problem with the pink. I have a pink cutting mat. I like my pink cutting mat. It's very nice for contrast when you're doing things. And then I could flip it over and it's blue on the other side. Very nice cutting mat indeed. Pizza's here. I'll eat cold pizza later. I'm on with you guys, so I will wait to eat dinner. Oh my god, my phone is blowing up. Blowing up, as the kids would say. That's faded red, Kenny. Mine is pink. Mine is pink. Where is it? Oh, my pink one's back. Oh, gosh. Look at that. Nothing's on it, so I can actually pull it over. That is not off red. That is a pink cutting mat. And actually, when you're doing videos, I only use this if I'm doing an unboxing or I'm doing something clean. I have to get another mat because I don't want to use this one for soldering. So, and actually, you can flip this one over, like I said, and then you got a blue cutting mat. So if you're feeling manly one day, or if you're feeling like Chris most of the time, very feminine, then you can flip over to the pink side. Oh boy, I can't wait for Chris to bust my chops after that. Pepto-Bismol pink, there you go. Pretty much Pepto-Bismol pink. Ooh, scratch build a Nomad from TOS. That would be cool. To me, a pink primer, you can use that. Definitely can use that. Just to add insult to shoe, I will win a pink tank without even entering. Oh, goodness gracious. Light magenta. I call it pink. Pink was a man's color in the 1700s. I had a pink, a nice pink t-shirt back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, yes. So, just letting you know I'm old. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here they go again. They're gambling again. There's a 3D print of a Nomad. That's cool to do the Nomad. I guess it would be a small little guy, but to scratch build a full 1-to-1 scale Nomad, that would be pretty cool. What was Tom? Is Tom still in here? Or did Tom cut out on us? I was ranting and Tom cut out. Let's see. Hey, Jim is here. What's going on, Jim? Maddie C. I just noticed because I look over on the other side there, seeing if I missed anybody. Oh no, Tom is still here. Tom. There it is. I was going to ask what Tom was building because I forgot the name of it, but he's doing the Universal Translator, which was very, very cool. Always at work. We're going to have a special live stream just for you when you're not at work. That would be good. Yes. Yes, indeed. And if you guys didn't watch, there's another tip for you. If you haven't watched my videos, go watch them. But if you haven't watched and you have yellow decals and you have a 3D print wash and cure station, doesn't have to be any cubic, any wash and cure station because it's UV lights. I did mine for about 6 hours on the Messerschmitt, and it lightened them up a lot. I'm going to have to throw them in there probably for another 5 to 10 hours, but it'll get them white. So instead of throwing them out in the sun and bleaching them in the sun, you'll have a controlled environment in your house, and you can use your wash and cure station to unyellow those decals. What do we... I need a mix of weird-ass color for the Jurassic Attack to match the decals. You're going to have to throw many colors together to get that color. Many colors. That is, you're going with the box art color, Jalen? Oh, the poisonous fog is just wreaking havoc on you guys tonight. If you guys didn't know, if anybody's new here, at the end of every month, I always explain this, but at the end of every month we have a giveaway, except for January, February this year because I'm a dope and didn't hardwire my computer when I could have been on January, February. But anyway, the end of every month we have a giveaway. All you guys got to do is watch, and now these guys don't even have to come and watch me anymore because they're gambling like fools over here, making plenty of Chippy Chips. But the Chippy Chips is the currency for watching the live stream, and at the end of every month you can get in on the raffle. You just use your Chippy Chips. You don't have to pay any cash or anything like that. The only stipulation now is because of the outrageous shipping prices, kits will stay in the United States. Anybody that wins outside of the United States, Andy's Hobby Headquarters has a European store now, so we'll be getting gift certificates for the European side, or I will PayPal them the cost of the kit, and the same thing for Canada or anywhere else in the world. So unfortunately, shipping has just destroyed our fun for outside of the United States, because when it wasn't this bad, we'd ship anywhere. Now we just have to suck it up and do what we got to do to get you guys when you win. The Air Force is going to give airmen a safe space. Oh boy, I'm a good Christian and refuse to sin with gambling my Chippy Chips. Smart man, Chris. You're a smart man. Yeah, so definitely I did a sci-fi. Now I'll do a military one. I'll get back on that card diorama, and then I'm definitely going to do a Star Wars one. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't want to start too much stuff because I really got to get on a Halloween one. I don't, Bert over there, the Skeleton Warrior we did last year. There's another Omar one. That was nice because it was small. I got it done quick. Got it done in time for Halloween, so that wasn't bad. But if I'm going to do something like the Death Dealer or the Headless Horseman from Polar Lights, then I got to get started on that a little bit sooner. And actually, the Polar Lights, if anybody has the Polar Lights Headless Horseman, the cape on that thing, most of the kit, actually all of the kit, is really, 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 I mean, seriously, really thick plastic on that thing. The cape is just freaking heavy. So I don't know if there's a way for me, if I can find somebody that draws and I can trust them, I could send them the cape and they can 3D draw it so they have the measurements and everything, and I can print out a thinner one, which would be much better and lighter. That would be the way to go, because this cape, it's thick. It doesn't really look that good that thick, and I don't want to try to thin it out. So, and I can't draw anything for 3D printing. I am not that talented. I am good at buying a file, pretty much destroying FEP, and getting a printout or two. And Omar, the only reason I changed the FEP is because, remember, Velma failed, and I didn't get all her resin off the FEP. I wasn't able to get it all off. Then when this one failed, it stuck to Velma, so it was the big blob, and that really wouldn't come off. So that's why I have to change the FEP. And again, if anybody wasn't here at the beginning, I thank whoever sent me the surprise FEP for the machine. That was very kind of you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you sending that over. And nobody has mentioned who it was. You're all keeping tight-lipped, so I'm going to thank you, and just know I appreciate you sending that over. How do you get to show off one of my builds in your right-hand corner, Kenny? Actually, I got to go through the showcase. I got to change that up. I haven't changed it up this month, but I got to go through the community and see if there's new showcase photos. That's what I do. I just go through the community. If there's new showcase photos, and each, here, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me jump over. Let me make sure I'm not on something that I don't want hackers to see. Let's go over to the computer screen. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, on the community, we got our general discussion, HLI announcements. This is for the mods and admins to post in. You guys could post all your videos here, links to your videos, tell people about your channels. That's what we want you to do. Spread the word about your stuff. And it'll all start with Lego build showcase. Haken has a Lego one on here somewhere that I got to find and move it over here. But toss your final builds in the showcase. and I look through these, and then I'll find the newer ones. Like this is from December, so I know I already grabbed that. January, I'll look through and see what I grabbed, and then I'll move it up to that corner when I get enough new ones. And the same thing for it's all of them. Military, sci-fi, and fantasy has it. Real space modeling, 3D modeling has its own showcase. Not members resources, because that's not modeling. Group builds showcase, finish off your finished builds. Christmas doesn't have one, and neither does the the regular forms does. I should have actually added one to the Christmas one. I should have added something there. That would have been smart. I could still add that in there. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of Christmas, for anybody that's new here and watching, we do a monthly giveaway on this channel every month, at the end of every month except for December. December is the Christmas giveaway for everybody that's on the community. You actually can't just join the community to win a prize. You actually have to be an active member there to win. And there's Bud yelling, ho, ho, ho. How dare you talk about me like that, Bud? I haven't been a ho since I'm about 22 years old. So I'm going to run through the Christmas giveaway for you guys that don't know. And this is going to make Chris happy because the lovely lady's going to be on the, I think she's on the Christmas giveaway. She's not on the, Chubby Santa's on the Secret Santa. So we'll do this. Ho, 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 Christmas music. And I will yell at Chris right away. The girl is not a present. You cannot have her, Chris. Oh, what's going on, one? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. So Chris always wants, there's your girlfriend, Chris. There's your girlfriend. Sweet little elf, but you can't have her. I'm quite sure she's taken. And I don't think your wife would appreciate it either. But for anybody that's new here, last year we gave away Ebenezer Scrooge. These are John Dennett busts. They're hand sculpted, hand cast. He actually sands everything down. They're beautiful, beautiful busts. A few of the guys in here got them. Shoes got them. You know, I can't talk more highly about these busts than I do. I mean, they're just beautiful, and I can't wait to see what he does this year, because we have Ebenezer. This year we're giving away, I always want to say Bob Marley, Jacob Marley, and then next year we'll probably give away Tiny Tim or Bob Cratchit, and then Tiny Tim. I got to make sure though that he's still going to be putting them out, because after a while, after the run's done, he won't do them anymore. So they're kind of exclusive after a while. But we'll be giving away Jacob Marley this year, which is a very, very nice bust. See, Shoes in there saying, I forgot Chris got one, yeah. I think the girl has a better bust. Bob Marley would be good. Bob Marley would be good. But these things are just phenomenal, and they're big. They're not a small bust by any means. And then we have good old Mr. Shoe, who's in here every year for the past 5 years or so, has added to the Christmas giveaway, and he put in the Katinga set and the Katinga light set. This is all going to be one shot. Shoes gifts are going to stay in the US due to the size of the box, and it is a combo gift, so whoever gets that is getting a really nice gift. Actually, all the gifts are really nice. So he's giving away Katinga and the light set as a Christmas present to a lucky winner. And then our friend Kaylin from White Gloves Model jumped in this year and told me he wanted to be in it, which is totally awesome. So Kaylin from White Gloves Models, he's giving an Andy's Hobby Headquarters $150 gift certificate, which is pretty awesome, because if you win in the States, you can get it. If you win on the other side of the ocean, you can get it, because Andy now has a European store. So thank you very much to Kaylin. I'm going to be writing to Susanna over at Green Strawberry to see if they want to get in on the deal. And then I really haven't ordered anything too much from Spray Gunner, but I may prod Kaylin, if he's still in here, to talk to the guys at Spray Gunner and see if they want to get in on the action for the Christmas giveaway. Kaylin's like the man about town. He knows everybody. And then if you like to, now here's Chris's favorite. We got the jolly old man. every year we run a Secret Santa on the community. You can find it on the community, sign up for it, and we swap gifts. It's always a great time. This, like I said, if you missed it at the beginning, this one 2500 scale Arcadia was a Christmas present from the Secret Santa this year to me, so I finished that guy up and get to get my little thing for the community. But we swap gifts. We tell each other pretty much in the description what kind of models we like, what scale. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. We put a price limit on it, and if there's enough people overseas, we try to match those guys up. This way it doesn't cost them a lot of shipping. Unfortunately, Haken was in it. The site went down and he didn't get back in time, so he knows I'm his Secret Santa because he wanted to get back in. I said, listen, I'll do it with you. You get me something, I get you something. I had 2 this year, so there was years I had a couple guys in here had 2 a couple years, and it's fun. It's always fun. I may have something for Christmas giveaway. I have to see if it prints out. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ron. Jolly old man. Is Buck still here? Buck is a jolly old man. If you watch his streams, Buck is a good guy. He always has a... There he is. Nope, I left. He's actually had a few videos up. He's doing another wooden ship. I think it's called Plank on Plank, where he's building the whole thing up. And it was a cool kit because it came with everything. But unfortunately, his paint had dried up in there. That kind of sucks. So hopefully they'll send him new paint. If not, he's got craft paint, and he'll take care of it. And I can't wait to see that build, because every time I see you guys playing with the wooden ships, it piques my interest. But I know that's a whole, if you really get into it, that's a whole nother set of tools and things that you need. And I really don't want to get into that until this garage is done. If I do get into one, you know, I'd buy a small one where I have the basic stuff in the house to do it. But, you know, anything other than that, it's a little crazy. Plank on frame. Okay, plank on frame. And Top is working on it right now. So I'm sure we'll either see this on a video or we will see it on a live stream. Hey, what's going on, Brian? Good to see you, bud. Plank on plank. Sounds scandalous. It is scandalous. Hey, Kevin, Top number 2. What is going on? Late as usual. Yeah, I'm only going to stay on a few more minutes because my pizza came probably about a half an hour ago. So my pizza's nice and cold because I missed Saturday night because of the holiday and me not feeling well and all that other stuff. And I don't even have to get on here as long anymore because you guys are gambling your freaking Chippy Chips away to earn more Chippy Chips. They do sell the kit similar to mine for 70. Oh, that's not bad. $70. No one can go over the amount of Chippy Chips Bud has. That's a Bud rule. I'm going to run out of power soon, so if I drop, good night. Mike, it's always good seeing you. And wait until you guys see Mike's build of the Millennium Falcon cockpit. 3D printed it. He drew it up all himself. He's actually doing a diorama now on... he's posted it on the site and posted on Facebook of the Klingon battle cruiser in I'm typing the wrong thing, in Star Trek the Motion Picture. Let me go over to Farce Book. There's my thing, there's that. Okay, there we go. Let's pop this onto the computer screen. So he's using UV paint on this, and he's doing the scene where it's going through, I can't remember what they called it, but they're going through the thing, and all the lightning or the electrical stuff is going around them, and the ship is pretty much white and blues. So he's doing this. This is pretty awesome. If you're on Facebook, come and join the group. We're also there. We're everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever you go. Here's Gil. He's working on a Star Destroyer. I know that. Paul popped up something new from ClearProp, an I-16 Type 5, May 2022 release. I don't know that one. It's an interesting looking plane though. And here's Bud's video. Sorry, Top. It's Top's video of the 18th century longboat. This thing is a cool looking little boat. There's my stuff. And here Top was doing the Ecto 1. This is actually my favorite part build that he's doing, and the thing is massive. The thing is massive and heavy. And here's another picture of the battle cruiser. That is wicked. Or Katinga. Is it a... No, I think it was a battle... It's not a Katinga. Kronos 1. With that thing up there. If I'm correct. I can never remember things. Here's Eric with the bench money. There's my bench for all of you. This was... I was posting this up. When my bench, I start cleaning it up, build is coming to an end. And then a whole bunch of stuff. And these are other people's stuff I'm sharing. Oh, here's the pictures I want to show you. See how he has the white mist on it like it looked in the movie. He's doing an excellent job on it. There's Ken Zimmerman. Nope, that's Dave. Dave is doing his Millennium Falcon. He's been building this for about 22 years now. And I thought Ken Zimmerman was in here too. Oh, there's Plasmo. Plasmo's in there, so a bunch of good stuff. But we try to get you over to the community because that's where we want you to be. It's a much better place than anywhere else. You know what it's called? That's the OG Voyager Cloud. That is the OG Voyager Cloud. It definitely is. Hey, the Maker's Cave. If you haven't seen Steve, go check out the Maker's Cave. He had a cool video up, kind of like animatronic thing. He does really cool videos. I've seen creepy Halloween stuff he's got going on. So that's cool. The Katinga, the Kronos 1 was Star Trek 6 and DS9 and TOS from your friendly nerd source. There you go. Thank you. If I need to know anything, I go to Spence because I never remember names and matching them up with stuff. I'm just horrible like that. It's because I hang out with Eric too much, and I don't know where Eric is. My buddy Eric over there, skipping town as usual. So what else is going on in modeling land? I'll get a couple more heists in before I go eat dinner. Go eat dinner. What did Bud do? Heist 300 has joined. Let's see. I don't know how many I have. I'm going to join in with you guys. Because every time I join in, for some reason, everybody dies. White glove models. I love wooden kits. I find they are a little more fun than plastic. Yeah, the wooden kits actually do look more fun. I think they're they're challenging, more challenging than a plastic kit's challenging, but I think the wooden one with bending the planks and having to wet them down and all that other stuff. So Kenny sinks the boat. There we go. That's why I put in a lot of cash. I want to see what happens. Oh, speaking of which, for you guys that do like wooden ships and stuff like that, you professional guys probably know it, but a beginner like myself, I was thinking about, I had my wooden floors done from my friend Jerson. He owns his own business. He does great floors. If you're in New Jersey and you need wooden floors done, give me a shout. I'll give you Jerson's number. Won't do you wrong. That guy does awesome work. But anyway, he told me when staining, take a damp cloth, damp rag, not overly wet, just damp, and dampen down the wood. It helps the stain soak into the wood. I guess it opens up the wood a little bit or something, but it helps the stain. So I'm assuming that might work for the wooden ships too while you're staining them. Just dampen it down some so the stain can penetrate better. The poisonous fog sends half the crew to the plunder. Bud, 600, 200. Oh, I died again. Right now I'm sanding the frames to fit. My test of good pizza is, does it taste good when it's cold? I love cold pizza, actually. My mother-in-law, she freaks out when I'll just pull it right out of the refrigerator and eat it cold. So, damn, I won again. Cold pizza doesn't bother me. I eat some weird stuff. I like a lot of things cold. I like egg rolls cold, pizza cold. I'll eat meatballs cold. The one thing that freaks a lot of people out, and it's probably not the healthiest thing, but I've been doing it since I'm a kid, like 7 years old, is I love raw chopped meat. I will eat the hell out of raw chopped meat. I don't eat too much of it because I don't want to die, but raw chopped meat is so good. And I've become a connoisseur. Like if I go to the Good Butcher, you can tell the difference between buying chopped meat at the Good Butcher between chopped meat at ShopRite. There's a total different taste to it. It's just raw chopped meat is so good. A little damp will help with penetration on most levels. Well, I think we're taking a little turn on that one. Oh gosh. We might take a whole left turn, and thank God Grayson's not here. And you guys got to be nice when Grayson's here. She's a sweet young lady, and we don't want to be rude old men in front of her. Grayson's a good kid. What if a gangster is in the chop meat? I don't know. Then I'm eating a gangster. There could be a gangster in it, because the place I do go to is an Italian butcher. Raw bison fresh off the farm, Kenny. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Oh my goodness. What is this nice you speak of? Only when Grayson's here. That's the only time we got to be nice and proper young gentlemen that we are. Yes, chopped meat is ground beef. Chopped meat is ground beef. That is what we call ground beef, chopped meat. Forget about it. Oh, jeez. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight, because I want to go upstairs and eat. And I want... Hey, Ken, as just I'm cutting out of here, you jump in on the stream. Yeah, I definitely... I'm not going to do an unboxing, because I showed you guys on video of the Messerschmitt. Not going to unbox that, but we're going to start the build. I'm gonna go check out what paints I have, what I need to order, and all that other good stuff, and we'll get on that. Probably get a video up sometime next week, because how I do it is I only film like 10 or 15 minute clips at a time while I'm building, and I'll end up with, you know, an hour or two of stuff that I break down. Depending on what it is, can end up at half an hour, 10 minutes. So I have a lot of flub ups in there that I cut out, like me talking, and I got to talk over and over and over again. But that's that. But guys and girls, have an awesome evening. I'm going to have some pizza now that the family ate. I appreciate you being here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's become a member. You definitely help out with everything that we do on the channel, on the sites, and all that other good stuff. I always appreciate that. And like I say, if it's going to affect your budget in any way, please don't donate any money. You know, we do good, but we want you to do better than us. So everybody have a great night. It's always great seeing you. We will be here on Saturday night. We'll chit chat and we'll do some stuff again. Maybe I'll turn on the crappy C920 and we'll do something over there. So be good out there. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all soon. Take care and bye-bye, everybody.